Hey guys, this is Ryder here with Marucci, here to talk to you today about our next series of cat bats, CATX. The CATX features our largest generational change to date. Starting off with the BB core, you're going to see a much longer, elongated barrel profile. And what that allowed us to do is actually spread the mass out more evenly across the barrel, creating a wider, more forgiving barrel with performance numbers unlike any cat bat before. We also thinned out the handle to give a better feel for your top hand, and then seamlessly molded into a custom tapered handle that was fit specifically for player sizes between BB core all the way down to -10. Going into the knob of the bat, the CATX actually features our newest anti-vibration technology, our liquid knob. This knob is filled with a special gelatin that actually helps to absorb and dampen vibrations faster and more than any of our previous generations. And on the CATX Senior League, your -5, -8, and -10 bats, we've actually tightened our barrel tolerances, putting our barrels 2.55 on average millimeters bigger than the previous generations, putting them 0.7 millimeters away from the maximum allowable barrel diameter. Moving down to the handle, these will also feature custom molded tapers specifically built for -10, -8, and -5 players. And then of course you're going to have the anti-vibration liquid knob featured on all the senior bats also. And the CATX one-piece line itself is going to be our more balanced bat. One thing that we did when we did these barrel changes, on the Senior League side, even though we maximized the barrel diameter, we shifted some of the weight closer to the player's hands. On the BB core side, with all the changes that we did in the barrel profile, the balance point of the BB core is actually going to be an inch closer to the player's hands. This is going to be a very noticeable change when you pick up this bat, but from all of our testing that we've done here, the lighter swinging bats, the more forgiving bats are going to give you better performance in the end. And moving to our two-piece hybrid line, the CATX Connect is going to be our more end-loaded bat of the series. You're going to have your composite handle with your aluminum barrel. Now, a lot of the same upgrades and advancements that we made in technologies featured on the one-piece are also going to be noted on the CATX Connect. On the BB core side, you're going to have that same elongated taper barrel profile with a more evenly distributed mass across the barrel for higher performance, wider performance, more forgiving barrel. Moving into our handle is actually a new composite layup. We're calling this our S40 handle. This is going to be a slightly stiffer handle than before, giving about 8 to 10% stiffness. What this is going to do is help to transfer energy from the player to the ball quicker. And then in the middle of our composite handle and our aluminum barrel is going to be our patented OLS connection, which stands for outer locking system. This is a one-of-a-kind industry first where we actually connect the bat from the outside in using our outer locking sleeve. This is going to help to create a very stiff connection, very stiff feel, but also minimize any vibrations from getting to the player's hands. Moving to the Senior League CATX Connect, on your -5, -8, -10, all the same features as well from the one-piece line. You're going to have a maximum allowable barrel diameter with a 2.55 millimeter increase in overall barrel diameter. You're going to have the S40 handle for a stiffer handle, and then you're going to have that OLS connection right here, stiffening the connection and also minimize the vibration from the player's hands. You're also going to have featured the tapered handle right here, specifically built for -10, -8, and -5 players, and also on the BB core bat. And between the CATX Connect versus the CATX, the CATX Connect is going to be your more end-loaded bat. However, this year we did make it slightly more balanced than last year's Cat9 Connect. The balance point on the two pieces is going to be about a 1/4 inch closer to the player's hands, both on the BB core and the Senior League player. And reason being is that from all the testing and the data that we've collected in our baseball performance lab, majority of the players coming in are swinging bats that are actually too heavy for them. So we wanted to actually make our end-loaded bat slightly more balanced. Comparing it to our one-piece CATX, it's still going to be your end-loaded choice, because the CATX, we actually moved the balance point about 1 inch closer to the player's hands. So there will be a noticeable difference between our one-piece and our two-piece as far as the CATX being balanced and our CATX Connect being end-loaded. And as always, all of our aluminum designs feature a ring-free multi-variable wall design within the internal walls of the barrel, so the better you hit it, the better the bat's going to perform. Our CATX composite line this year is going to feature some of the same benefits and features that we added into our CATX and CATX Connect, along with a slightly different barrel configuration. So as far as the barrel goes on the composite BB core side, we actually took about a 1/4 inch of the flat barrel length off, tapered the barrel sooner, and that was strictly because we wanted to bring the balance point slightly closer to the player's hands. Same concept that we enforced on our one-piece and our two-piece line of making all of our bats slightly more balanced is what we did on the composite as well. Going to the handle, the composite bat handles, we're going to feature that S40 handle again. A stiffer, about 8 to 10% stiffer handle, being able to transfer energy faster from the player to the ball. And then, of course, the two-piece composite is going to be connected by our patented OLS outer locking sleeve connection, which is going to keep the bat super stiff and minimize pretty much all vibrations from getting into the player's hands for a very solid and smooth swing. All the composite bats also are going to have the custom molded taper for the player's hands from BB Core all the way to -10. And the newest addition to our composite line this year is our newly USA certified -13 CATX composite T-ball bat, featuring a one-piece composite design that's super balanced, and then also having our liquid knob helping to absorb all of those vibrations from getting to your little player's hands. And our 3 new series of CATX, CATX Composite, CATX Connect, and CATX are also joining our existing families of the Cat 9, Cat 8, Cat 7, and F5. And then for USA Baseball, we have our Cat offering. So this is going to be our one-piece, more traditional swing, ring-free, multivariable wall design, existing in a -11, and then adding this year is a new -8 offering, as well as a new -5 offering to kind of round out the assortment. And our Cat Connect line is our hybrid line for the USA offering. It's going to feature a carbon composite handle with a ring-free, multivariable wall aluminum barrel, and it's connected by our STX LT connection. This bat's going to feature a -11 length to weight drop, and it's going to be a slightly more end-loaded bat compared to our more balanced one-piece Cat line. This bat's going to join the rest of the Cat family for our USA certified bat lines.